Sound, Karma, Music, Podcast. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Welcome to Sound Karma Song Spotlight, episode 49. Brought to you by one big web design firm based in Nashville and serving clients around the world, building and marketing affordable websites for everyone from small businesses to corporations to artists, bands, singers, and songwriters. They built our website. Let them create a website for you. For a free quote, visit onebigwebdesign.com. I'm your host, Big Zach. Song Spotlight is all about discovering new music and artists. We're featuring 8 artists this week. Then we also have several bonus tracks that you need to check out. We're featuring a little bit of everything, including pop music, singers and songwriters, rock, grunge, punk, alternative, electronic, dance tracks, and alt-pop music. All right, let's get to it. Colette is a pop singer-songwriter based in Ireland. She started performing at a very young age. She was singing and dancing at age 7, but she wasn't always a pop dance singer. When Colette started out, she was a contemporary artist. She was also going by her full name, Colette Kavanagh, but her heart was drawing her towards the pop dance world. That was where her passion was. She ended up writing a pop dance track earlier this year, and it worked. So, as she changed music focus, she also changed her name to reflect her new reinvented passion. Professionally, she now goes by just her first name. This track was just released, and it is available for download now. This is Colette with Change My Life.
And I changed my life. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you. And I change my world if I could just be with you. You know I wanna be with you. I just wanna be with you.
Candy Ambulance is an indie grunge alt-rock band from Troy, New York. They've been around since 2014. And the last 5 years have been anything but glamorous. They spend most of their time writing music and touring around the United States in a Toyota Corolla. Some bands get a bus or an RV or a van. A Corolla is an awfully tight fit, especially when spending that much time together in a small space. Caitlin Barker, the band's guitarist and lead vocalist, says the new album is, quote, the sum of my life's experiences with men, abusive power dynamics in relationships, therapy, and how I relate to people from those experiences. It's rough around the edges, so am I. I was blackout drunk for all the vocal tracking. And that is a true rock lifestyle. The new album is called Traumatic. The whole album will be available on Friday, September 13th. This track, though, is available for download now. This is Candy Ambulance with Road Valium.
I wanna fall in love tonight. I wanna get in a fight. What are you doing this, you said? I don't know why. Seem romantic inside of my head.
Sharon is a rock band from Denver. They have some of those dark overtones, kind of like Evanescence. In fact, we don't want to make too many comparisons, but Sharon's vocals remind us a little bit of Amy Lee from Evanescence. Powerful, passionate, and full of melancholic optimism. She started out as a solo artist in 2014. After playing a number of iconic venues and for thousands of fans, the band went through a full revamp in 2017-2018. This is a band that has an amazing sound in the studio as well as at a live show. The band's third album is called Reflection, and the entire album won't be out until December 2019. But this track is available for download now. This is Sharon with Cold.
I can't be left alone, don't leave me feeling so cold. Won't take
J and Carly are a sister pop duo with a ton of talent. In fact, they're so hot they sold out their first performance at the Hotel Cafe in Los Angeles. They've studied music on many different levels. They've studied not only music, but they've also been students of how music is created. KTJ studied piano and music production. She took pre-college courses at NYU's Music Production and Technology. Carly spent time at Carnegie Mellon University, and it may be because they're sisters, or it could be because they both have an insane amount of talent between them, but they're already pop icons. This track was just released, and it is available for download now. This is KTJ and Carly with On Your Mind.
There's a vibe all the time. I just wanna know what's on your mind. I'll be alright, long as you tell me that you're doing fine. I'll understand, but man, you can't be my man. 'Cause I need time to figure out who I am and how I shine, how I shine, how I shine. Oh, please give me a sign.
Ro Bergman is an alternative rock musician from Austria. That's where he does most of his writing and recording. However, he has a bit of a wild, free spirit that leads him to countless worldwide travels. His quest to consume various cultures around the world is reflected in his music. But his interest in music began before he was even born. There are music genes in his family. That's where his natural instincts lie. He willingly followed those instincts. And although he was originally introduced to music by his family, Ro pursued his quest on his own by joining his high school band. And that was just the beginning. Some people tend to give up on their dreams if things don't pay off right away. But Ro Bergman was dedicated to his passion. He never stops. He's constantly taking in his surroundings. Whether it's in his native country of Austria or on a global journey, he is a sponge for culture and musical influences from anywhere and everywhere. That may be what makes his music so unique and so interesting. And he's not afraid to share his life on Instagram, from music creation to worldly travels. He could easily be considered to be one of the most interesting people on the planet. This track was just released and it is available for download now. This is Ro Bergman with Horizon. Verisect is a London-based dark wave artist. He's known for creating occasionally haunting atmospheric tracks. He creates sounds. He creates feelings. He also loves to bring in a variety of vocalists to cover lyrics and melodies. This track is the Dobie remix version of Catch Your Breath. Dobie is a legendary producer who has remixed and worked on countless tracks. So how did this collaboration happen? Verisect says, quote, I met Dobie last year when his work was featured in a skate photography exhibition in London that I organized. I had only known him as a photographer for many months until our curator and mutual friend brought up that we were both musicians. We started talking shop and I found out about all the great work he's done. Bjork is one of my top artists, and I was amazed to learn that he made one of my favorite tracks on her remix album, Telegram. Well, from there, they started hanging out in the studio, and making a long story short, this remix is one of those creative results. Going through the process of remixing this track has inspired Verisect to reach out to other remixers and create a full EP. This track was just released a few days ago, and it is available for download now. This is Verisect with Catch Your Breath, the Dobie remix. Just a Jester is the solo project of Tim Whitaker, formerly of the Whitaker Brothers. Based in London, he's had the great fortune to help support acts like Van Morrison, played at Glastonbury 7 times, and played with Stuart Copeland from The Police. We featured his music in previous Sound Karma Song Spotlight podcasts, but many of the previous tracks had more of an unplugged acoustic feel to them. This one is totally plugged in. Full drums, guitars, the works. It has such a different sound than other songs we featured. This track is available for download now. This is Just a Jester with It's Only Music.
Oh, it's only music. Songs of love and songs of temper. Songs that help us to remember. You make me laugh. You make me cry. Sing for my life. And when I die.
Jacob Lee is an insanely talented pop artist, songwriter, and entrepreneur from Australia. His dad was a singer and a bassist. And that's probably where some of his early inspiration came from. Jacob has always felt a calling to pursue music from deep inside his own soul. But he's not only a singer and songwriter, he's also an aspiring author. Jacob has been working on a book, Jacob Lee's Book of Lyricism, Volume 1. He's an artist who appreciates all music, no matter what genre. He uses his appreciation to help expand his own writing. There are so many influences and so many layers to his music, it's hard to classify him under just one category. And his artistry expands far beyond just music. Jacob also has one of the most interesting Instagram feeds, posting images of music, as well as artist photography and artist drawings. Jacob Lee is a true artist on all levels. This latest track was just released on his own label, Philosophical Records, and it is available for download now. This is Jacob Lee with Artistry.
May I clean your slate and wipe your conscience, lay it on another shelf. I'll be anything you ever ask. I'll take your memories upon myself. If you keep my thoughts and feed my wisdom, I will find another shelf. I don't ever wanna be the selfish reason you don't ever find yourself.
Now, here are this week's bonus tracks you need to check out. Rig Time, No Faith.
I have no faith in you. You failed me. Time and time again. But you love nothing.
Kelly, One Last Kiss.
Give me one last kiss, give me one last kiss before you go. A lot of big emotions run so. Give me one kiss before you go. Emotions run so. Give me one kiss before you go. Give me one last kiss, give me one last kiss.
Weston Road, Take You Down.
Laughing with me, stealing from me, so I'm taking you down. You made it personal and said it's not, that's why I'm taking you down. I'm on fire, I'm a running man. It's by the pain and the pain is mine. I'm gonna take you down. I'm gonna take you.
JBXDR, Pocket Call. Leanne Tennant, Bring It All Back.
Leave behind these stubborn pieces. Betcha, 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 betcha.
nothingness, Conditioner.
Riverbeds don't feel. Why do I love? Forest floors don't love, or do they? Have I just been blinded by my conditioning? I tried.
Shantytown, Sinking into Blue.
I've never meant that much to you. It's true. Freed from the unworthy prison, sinking into
Isaac Ryan Brown, Vibes.
And when we talk, I'll never draw a blank. Our canvas is clear, all we gotta do is paint. I don't think it's love. I'm far too young for that, yeah. Ooh, it's not a like or a hug. It might be more than that. Nothing that serious, baby. No.
And Justin Fay, Get the Kick. So there you go. That's this week's Sound Karma Song Spotlight, brought to you by One Big Web Design Firm, based in Nashville and serving clients around the world, building and marketing affordable websites for everyone from small businesses to corporations to artists, bands, singers, and songwriters. They built our website. Let them create a website for you. For a free quote, visit onebigwebdesign.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sound Karma Song Spotlight podcast on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. If you have any suggestions for artists or songs you'd like us to highlight as a blog or in a future podcast, let us know. Contact us at soundkarma.com. It's karma with an H. We think all music should be heard. Sound Karma. All music, all artists, all the time. Thanks for listening. I'm Big Zach. Over and out.